There's a few areas that we obviously gave up. I felt like we let them get behind us a few too many times, and then we gave them some easy ice in our zone that led to a lot of extended zone time that just kind of creates a snowball effect that is hard to mitigate.
It's a team that's still learning, obviously, and sometimes that gets lost because you've been playing well and you've been winning games, but this is a reminder that, this is still a work in progress here.
Yeah, sure. I mean, every game in the NHL is got its own challenges, and it's a new day. So, Blash has been trying to preach to us that this is an everyday league. Young guys, obviously, it's much more pertinent to them that they learn that. But this is one of those days that it got away from us, and we get to come back tomorrow, thankfully, and learn right away to say, this didn't work, this is what we need to be better at, go out and do it. And now we all get a chance to go and do it.
There haven't been many games like this year, too. I mean, it's only the third time all year you've been trailing by more than a goal after the second period. Can you look at that as a positive in the big picture?
Yeah, absolutely.
It used to happen a little more often.
Yep, yes it did. I was a part of a few of those, so it's nicer that these are few and far between. I'd still obviously like to minimize them. I'd love to be in all these games, but these happen, and the best part about it is that they're a learning opportunity. As long as we take it for what it is, then there's some value in it.
Best part about it is also you got the first one, so that helps to get that out of the way, right?
Yeah, I mean, we can walk out of this road trip feeling good about what we did. It's not like we feel good about losing a game and still having a chance to be happy about the road trip. But at the end of the day, you walk out of a road trip with 2-1-1. You did a good job. That's what you're meant to do on the road. You go in there. Sometimes they're gritty, sometimes they're ugly, and if you get the job done, nobody cares. Nobody asks questions. It's done.
He wasn't perfect tonight, but Levshnov had a couple of really nice exits out of the D zone. What have you seen from him kind of growing and getting more comfortable and predictable?
Yeah, well, one of the hardest things for a young player, and I can't exactly speak for a defenseman, but I can assume for a defenseman, is being confident going and picking up a puck and making the play. You got guys bearing down on you that can skate just as well as you. You've got guys that, fourth line, first line, it doesn't matter. They can all check the way that NHL players check. It's a little different than college. You can get a little bit of separation on a younger guy, a guy that doesn't know what he's doing. Guys miss their checks. It doesn't happen at this level. So for Artie, the big thing is to learn that he's got great legs, he's strong, and he can outmuscle guys. And the more he keeps doing that, the more he's going to learn where his spacing is to do those sorts of things. And like you said, he created a couple exits because he's strong on the puck. He uses his legs, and he trusts himself to get himself out of tight spots because he is a strong kid that can do those things.
I'm not going to see you here for the rest of the year, so I'm just curious about your thoughts on Connor's chances to be an Olympic team and what he's meant to you guys and how it's so different a year later.
Yeah, I think it goes without saying Connor is the most valuable player on our team, maybe next to Nighty. Nighty's been playing lights out for us, so Connor's put himself in the conversation. That's something he had to do. It wasn't given to him. It wasn't something that a lot of people were talking about. I think a lot of people had written him off on the Olympic team, to be fair, to be honest with you. But he has definitely raised his game. He's brought a level of intensity that I think he's turning heads and making them have to think about him as an option because, he's a hell of a player. And to have a guy like that sitting on the sidelines, it really sucks that we can't put two Canadian teams out there.